one of the most common requests that I get, or one of the things that I hear that most non-native Spanish speakers have trouble with, is how to pronounce that double R, okay? So we're gonna go right at that today, and I'm gonna break down for you step by step how to pronounce it. Once you've got that down, I'm gonna give you some pronunciation drills for you to practice so that you can get it right. Usually takes a little bit of practice to be able to say it on demand, so I'm gonna give you some exercises that you can do to help you say R. Okay, the first thing you need to realize to be able to get down the correct pronunciation of the R in Spanish is that it's not the same letter as it is in English, right? You may have noticed just now when I said R and then R, R, R. Notice the position of the mouth is completely different. So the first thing that you need to drill into your head is that R in English and R in Spanish are two different letters. So do not think of this as an R sound. It is R and it is different. Number two, to get your tongue in the appropriate position to be able to say R, I want you to simply say the word dog in English. So just say a few times, dog, dog. Now, when you say the word, I want you to pay attention to where your tongue is when you say dog, dog, dog. Now you should feel a little bit of a ridge, right, on the top of your mouth. So that's called the palate, right, that little ridge. So dog. Notice where your tongue is. That's all you're doing for step 2, dog. Okay, now for step 3. Now that we've identified the appropriate tongue position, we're going to say the sound de, de. So this is kind of like D-E-H, like that short E sound. So this is the Spanish E. So you're just going to say de, de, de. Now again, make sure you keep your tongue in that same position as it is when you say dog. And just say de, de, de. Notice how your tongue feels on the roof of your mouth when you say this. Also, try to keep your mouth open as you make this sound. Don't say de. Say de. Open up your mouth wide. De, de, de. Now for step 4, you're going to add a little sound before de. It's simply going to be again, okay? So this is the Spanish letter E, which is a short sound. So you're going to say de, de, de. So now you're going to say de as fast as you can. So it might feel a little bit silly, but I want you to just say it over and over again. And try to make the sound faster and shorter and closer together each time. So, de, 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 de. Okay, so say it as fast and as short as you can. Now, once you have that down, I want you to try to say R, okay? You've got your tongue in the correct position. You've got the sound correct, so now you just need to try to say the R sound, but while you keep your tongue in that same D position, okay? So simply try to say re, 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 re. Try to say re with your tongue in the same position as it is for D or dog. So de, 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 re, 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 re. Now, the last step is going to be getting a little bit of air in your mouth, okay? It may sound counterintuitive, but in order to make the long trilled R sound, you have to really get some air into your lungs. So when you're saying de, I want you to kind of pretend someone startled you, right? And you go, okay? So kind of do that, but instead of the sound, I want you to go as you breathe in. So and again, you're going to feel silly, okay? You might feel like you're in a Lamaze class, right? Practicing breathing. But I just want you to get that breath in. So, all right? So you're going to do that same drill that we just did with de, but you're going to add that little breath to the sound. So it's going to be de, de, de. And as you breathe out, you're going to notice that it'll be a little bit easier to trill your tongue to make that R, okay? So, re. Re. So you see how much easier that was when I had more air behind my tongue? So this is going to be something that you'll need to practice, but I've given you the steps, so review them as many times as you need to. So once you have that down, or if you're still practicing, I have a little bit of a drill that you can do. So in order to perfect your pronunciation of R, there are a couple of things that you can do. So I want you to practice pronouncing the letter R with all of the Spanish vowel sounds. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Okay? Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. So practice doing that over and over again so that you can practice the letter R in combination with different vowels. Now, if you kind of lose the roll of the tongue or you get a little bit tripped up when trying that drill, go back to the D sound and try the same thing. So you're going to go da, de, di, do, du. Remember to keep the sounds as short as possible. Da, de, di, do, du. And then try eda, ede, edi, edo, edu. Okay? And then finally, that should help you get built up to saying ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Okay? So that's a simple drill that you can do to practice the letter R.